they have removed all the procedural lapses, procedural delays. Because any institute or anything, a lot of administration procedures are there, including we are all following. But I think IIT Hyderabad is radically doing a lot of things. I used to go through all the newsletters of Hyderabad because what kind of experimentation, what kind of radical procedures they are implementing in that. This is one such kind of such kind of attempt or activity, because bringing the technology, bringing the school, entire school in front of the children, in front of the students, to make you expose you to those devices, to describe the technology behind it, and to encourage you to further work in these areas irrespective of our domains, our no core domains, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics engineering. Now it's all interdisciplinary. It's completely interdisciplinary. Any smart structure you take, it is some kind of combination of all these engineering, core engineering things are available there. Or I can say it's called as mechatronics or autotronics or any some kind of thing. Okay, it is all the merging of the one field into the other field, and the student who is in mechanical has to know something in electrical engineering, something in computer science engineering, and something in ECE. He has to have domain knowledge in these things to develop any drone or any kind of technology. Drone technology, I think in IIT Mumbai also. I forgot his name. From Chennai, he is working on that, and many people, many IITs have been doing a lot of work in drone technology, because drones are now applicable. Applications of the drones are wide range. The typical application that I can say that is one application is drones are being used with the help of Terra technology devices to identify and unearthed bombs. Okay, so ground people, particularly in sensitive areas in Andhra Pradesh or in India, but Chhattisgarh and other places, they implant bombs on the ground and they explode. So if a drone vehicle goes before the actual pilot vehicle goes, so it can identify some kind of the ground implanted bombs and other things. So like this, many social applications are there, many defense applications are there, many practical applications of drones and unmanned aerial vehicles applications are there. Now, what you have to know is the driving technology, how they drive, what kind of the motor technologies, what kind of motors that are being used, and and life of that means it is a chargeable motor, or chargeable batteries are there. All these things you have to, and interfacing circuits and controlling circuits, all these things if you have focused, I think you will be able to easily work with, like play tools. You can easily work with these kinds of things, and this technology you can explore in the practical tomorrow when you work in the industries, in the chosen industry which you like. Because once you start liking all these things, you may stop working for service industries like Amazon, Flipkart, all such kind of things. Though they pay heavily, but you don't get a lot of people, my students, who join in those companies. They're all telling, sir, we are doing, but we are not doing core engineering. Core engineering, if they give us 1 lakh per month, that is sufficient, sir. Instead of getting 3-4 lakhs per month, it's not money. So that's what the youth is feeling now, and these are the opportunities wherein you all have to work in the core industry. Once you start working in the core industry, the technology innovation, technology development is fast, and which is useful for our country, and we can rise like China or US. Okay, and I expect a huge crowd for this kind of workshop domain. Now we all know that drones are being used to spray pesticides on the crops and several applications. The drones initially may be developed for all defense applications or UGVs. Previously, in a factory environment, if a vehicle is mode in a restricted path. We used to call it as automated guided vehicle, AGV, popular in an FMS kind of environment. A vehicle moves from one machine to other machines, taking loads from work pieces from one machine to another machine, and then a robo will be there, and the robo will pick up the part from the AGV and place it on the machine. Like that, entire factory is automated. And this is also, I mean, moved to UGVs, unmanned guided vehicles. Particularly, I have worked on small, I have vague remembrance with Professor Amarnath of IIT Mumbai. He is an expert in robotics. He gave me a problem that we have to design an unmanned vehicle wherein, with robot installed on that, with a pick and place robot installed on that, it has to go to the war field, and has to pick up or identify the people who are wound, and it has to pick up unexploded bombs. The problem statement looks simple, but it is a very difficult very difficult statement. At that time, the literature availability is also very scarce. So I have attempted for 4 months, and I studied something, and afterwards I left the topic because I was selected for scientist to be in DRDO at that time. But lot of doubts. Suppose the war terrain is not a normal terrain. War field is, it has a lot of bumps, and it's a very roughy terrain, and it has got a lot of ditches, and whether unmanned vehicle can go, with tired unmanned vehicle can go. No, we have to provide special mechanism, special drive for that, which can crawl, which can run, which can do all sort of things. And luckily, the kind of developments took place in this area are so fast. Even the Leo toys have come up with a variety of mechanism to construct a vehicle and to run vehicle.
He is a core engineer, I think, from mechanical engineering, and he will appreciate that it is necessary for our students to work in core engineering areas, electrical, mechanical, civil, chemical, for the country to prosper. Software is not going to be sufficient. Okay, so we do need software, but we need a lot of other areas. Okay, and now for that, what is the motivator? See, software coding workshops are easy, doing everything is easy, but then doing engineering is not so easy. But here, through this workshop, we are trying to tell you that it's not so difficult also. Okay, so for example, drones, they require a lot of infrastructure, etc. So initially we started with drones, then we have come to this, okay, a toy car, or what we call now UGV. Now here, the principles of drones and this are the same. Okay, whatever technology you can learn, you want to learn drones, can be learned here, but at very low cost. Okay, so that is the motivation with which I came here to explain this, and this is something which every student can purchase. You don't even need institute for this. Hardly 2,000 rupees or something, or 3,000 rupees. With this, all 4 years of engineering, whether you are from mechanical, civil, electrical, doesn't matter. You will be able to, even say CS guys, they can also work on this, and you will be exposed to all flavors of engineering. Okay, so that is the objective of conducting this workshop, and I hope that you get these kits. Either you buy or you get them from the institute or do whatever, but make sure that you focus on core engineering skills, okay? Because that is what is needed for the country to be self-reliant. Okay? Thank you very much.